my God. Imagine someone sitting home mumbling and cackling instead of paying 8 bills. Okay? Y'all mumbling and cackling? Y'all sending group text messages about the mucking queen while the queen is in the mucking stew? While the queen is rolling her papaya bigger and better than before? I need you peasants!
Chill. You know, I had to put me and her up on the screen. We kind of look alike, don't we? I don't have no work done on my face, but my face look puffy too. So I want to come to you, Cardi B, Imano. What's good? What's good? So you guys already know the housekeeping, right? We're going to be respectful. We're going to get to the facts because I love facts. And we're going to expose what happened today on Twitter because, Barty Gang is dragging me by my pea hairs, if you know what I mean. They dragging my bald-headed ass all over Twitter, and it is a mess. But I want to clear some things up because Cardi B decided today to not only dox me on Twitter, but she also put out false information. I don't need to say allegedly because what you did was a lie. I know you're watching. Thanks for tuning in again. I also saw some of your tweets, Cardi, about you watching my videos every week. I appreciate that. It's so great to reach someone of your caliber who has so much going on in her career but loves watching blogs. Welcome again to a new show. So how do we get here, right? How do we get to this drama? Well, Cardi B, decided to dox me today because I said she was thirsty. Oh, hold up, wait. We had all this fighting because you called her thirsty? Yes, child. Yes. So this is what I said. I said, Cardi, you're thirsty. I'm coming, video editing now. You are thirsty. That's what I said. I called her thirsty. You guys can go through my videos. I've never talked about her motherhood. I've always said she's a good mom. I've never lied on her. There is a disclaimer in every single video. I also make sure to say allegedly. Y'all know, y'all been asking me for allegedly t-shirts because I say allegedly. And I always tell you guys, think independently of me. I always tell you guys that. Think independently of me. Right? Think independently. But see, Cardi says sometimes you got to choose violence. But unfortunately, Cardi, when that violence is false information and defamation of character, this is where we run into an issue. And this is where we run into the lawsuit. Because I'm going to file one. I have to. You lied on me publicly. Unless we can come to some type of agreement behind the scenes, preferably $100K and an apology, that'd be great. I'll settle for $70K and an apology for you lying on me. But if we can't, I have to, because you publicly defamed my character and you lied on me. So since you wanted to dox me, I'm going to go through my court case and I need you to listen very carefully. I need you to read my tweets with understanding. Don't send me to Ken Plastic Barbie, who keeps tweeting me with his dying blog. Yes, him. I ain't talking about plastic today, okay? I'm coming at you, Imano, puff face to puff face. Because I look just as puffy as you on that thumbnail, girl. Woman to woman. Let's get into it. So after I called Cardi B thirsty, Cardi B decided to retweet me. She said, thirsty about what? Haven't done ish, haven't said ish, literally chilling. Thirsty, you make videos of me 4 to 5 times a week while having child endangerment and child neglect charges. Cardi B publicly said that I have child endangerment and child neglect charges. Woo! And she didn't put allegedly. Oh, woo! See what happens when you run with your fan screenshots? Ooh. Woo! I wish I had some bombs. Can somebody call Mob Radio? I need Mob's bombs because her bombs be hitting. So after Cardi says, while having child endangerment and child neglect charges, y'all sit here, harass and bully celebs because of delusions in your head. Now, I told Cardi, you're lying. That's not true. She says, you're not woman enough to ever have my name in your mouth. Anybody with these charges and anybody that defends you is a effing disgrace. Talk and harass on social media, but was in protective custody in jail. Leave me alone. See, Cardi, the reason that I was in protective custody is because I defended myself against my ex. Who said I sat in jail? Oh, wait. Oh, you thought I was snitching, huh? See what happens when you don't read? See what happens when you start mess? So not only did you lie and say that I was in protective custody in jail, not knowing that I was in protective custody because of the abuse, you put it out there for the world to see. And you said you want to choose violence. Ooh. Then you have your fans tweeting out they have my social. We have your social, babe. How you gonna say she doxed you and that's not my address? You was lying so damn much. You couldn't even keep up with it. Baby, she put out my old address. I don't live there anymore because I was beat up at that address. Yes. So not only did you publicly lie on me and say that I have child endangerment charges, you publicly lied and said that I neglect my children, then you publicly lied and said I was in PC in jail, alluding to the fact that I couldn't be amongst general population. When protective custody in Riverside, that means I was a victim of an assault. Whoo. See what happens when you don't read with comprehension? Then you had your fans say, oh, you work for the government. Who said I currently work for the government? I'm just trying to understand. Who said that I publicly work for the government? Because the funny part about it is I have the tweet that I tweeted out to Cardi B. Let's read the tweet, Cardi. Let's do it together. What did I say to you, Cardi? What did I say to you? I just want you to think about it. I told you this, and I want to read it slow so you understand. I said, Cardi, you are such a liar. These charges were dropped. I had a government job before becoming a blogger. Ho! I have a master's in social work. You got to stop lying, girl. I literally said I had a government job before becoming a blogger. Whew. But here you go again. Oh, you have a government job? You should be fired. You have to read with understanding. Then you tried to pull a fast one. You tried to say, oh, but I have the penal code. But Cardi, you didn't read the penal code, baby. You didn't read it. You didn't read it. You didn't read it. You didn't know that you were pointing out a chapter and not a charge. Oh my. You were putting out a chapter, not a charge, baby. Let's review it together, okay? We're going to review this together. And the difference between me and you, baby, is I'm not going to drag you. I'm not going to call you out your name, but I'm going to make sure you remember who Ebony is. And I'm going to let you enjoy the show. Here we go. So Cardi, you posted that I was arrested for child endangerment and something else. Okay. I want to put up half of my charge. Let me see here. So you said child endangerment, right? And I think you did this one right here. Here we go. This is what you put up. You put up my arrest thing or whatever. On my arrest charge, and I hope everybody can see it. I don't know if I need to. Let me upload it by itself so y'all can see. All right. Hopefully everybody can see that. So on my arrest charge, Cardi, okay, you see that it says 273.5, right? Can everybody see that? You also see 273.5A, right? Your fans, okay, what your fans did was your fans sent you a link, a picture, but they sent you a picture with the chapter header. Oh, this is just, oh, baby, they sent you a picture with the chapter header. So you ran thinking that I was charged with child endangerment, but baby, that's the chapter header. Oh, Joe. To freedom! To freedom! So let's look at the chapter header, Cardi. Let's look at it together. So in chapter 2 of the section penal code for the U.S. government, right? In chapter 2, what you see is a bunch of different crimes. And the reason you see all of these crimes, Cardi, is because they all fall under domestic issues. Let's go through the different crimes, okay? When it comes to 270.A, this is a crime against a child. If we reference the thing that you put up about me, I'm 273.5A. And we're going to pull up my court minutes so I can show you that as well. And then we're going to pull up the dismissal. And then I'm going to pull up another receipt showing you I had to be put in protective custody because of my ex. And it's going to have my kid's name on there because me and my kids were in protective custody. But we got some time. We got receipts on receipts. So in this chapter 2, we have so many different charges. We got truancy. We have parents who fight. We have child custody issues. But they all fall under chapter 2 because they deal with partners. They deal with people who have children. Wow. When you get to mine, right, you see a 273A. I wasn't charged with 273A, baby. From your receipt, I was charged with 273.5. Oh, but you saw that screenshot and you thought you had some receipts. Okay. I wasn't charged with 273AB either because I didn't do anything to my kids. If we go down to my actual issue, 273.5, in this entire thing, okay, we're going to read through it. It has nothing to do with kids. So you lied on me on Twitter. Let's read 273.5. We're going to read this straight from the government website. And Cardi, I did send you a link for easy viewing. I know you're watching. Go ahead and pull that up. It should fit greatly on your iPhone 12 while you're at the hospital. Allegedly, I saw that you were probably in labor, allegedly. So while we're getting ready to have the most beautiful thing in the world, a baby, let's go over it. 273.5, any person who willfully inflicts corporal injury resulting in a traumatic condition upon a victim described, okay? It has to be these issues. The offender's spouse or former spouse, the cohabitant or former cohabitant, the fiance or someone else, the mother or father of the cohabitant's children, holding the spouse or cohabitating with the spouse. And then it explains everything. If you read my charge, it has nothing to do with children. So you lied. Wow. All because I called you thirsty. Woo! You defamed my character because I called you thirsty. But let's not stop there. Let's get into my penal code. See, if your fans cared about you, Cardi, if your fans cared about you, and I'm going to add Koya to the stream. Hey, Koya, I'm adding you to the stream. I'm still sharing stuff.
Hey, girl, can you hear me?
Yep, you're on. I'm just put you on mute real quick. If your fans cared about you, they would have showed you the actual receipt. Wow. This is crazy, man. All right. Cardi, let's go to the screenshot that your fans sent you. Remember how you posted about me and you said, anyone, I have no right to come for you because I'm child endangerment? Baby, if your fans would have clicked, they would have saw that this is chapter 2. That's the header. It has nothing to do with the penal code. If your fans would have taken the time to cross-reference the bills, there's my charge. Where does it say child endangerment and abuse? Where does it say that? I'll give you some time to read it, baby girl. Where does it say child abuse? I'll give you some time. This is what happens when you let your fans run your life. I'll give you some time to read it. Where does it say in the California Penal Code of 273.5 that it has to do with endangering children? Another lie. So we've already caught you in 2 defamation lies. You put out that I work for the government right now when I blatantly told you I used to. You put out that I endanger my kids, and you lied and said that I was charged with neglecting my kids because you didn't have the gumption or the couth, C-O-U-T-H, to go look it up yourself. And you defamed me as a person because I called you thirsty. We're going to go to court, and the judge is going to say, so wait, you run a celebrity blog? Yes, I do run a celebrity blog. Are we messy? Hell yeah, we messy. Am I innocent? Hell no. I'm hella messy, and I run a hella messy celebrity gossip blog. But I don't lie on you. I don't attack your motherhood. I don't even talk about your court case that you're going through with the strippers. Are we messy? Absolutely. But you didn't have to do this to me. I would have preferred you to call me bald-headed, cross-eyed, fat, bison bat, anything, than to lie and say I endanger my kids. You could have called me everything under the sun. But let's keep going. I'm going to pull up my court minutes because I'm not done with you yet. Let's pull up my entire court case. Let's pull it up. And all of this, Cardi, is public record. Feel free to go check it out. It's all public record. Here's my court case. Ooh. What was I charged with? 273.5A. We just saw that 273.5A is fighting with your spouse. Okay? Where in this charge area do you see children? Cardi, where do you see children? Where do you see children? I'm going to go through the minutes. Let's start from the beginning. 273.5A. It was a misdemeanor. Fighting, which I'm going to show that was dismissed. And I also have the court minutes showing why I was in protective custody. Let's go through this. All my minutes, protective order that I filed for, the financial affidavit at the time because I was still working on my bachelor's degree. Everything in here. Do you see? And I want you to read this, Cardi. I can send this to you. When you are charged with child endangerment, baby, you have to do what's called parenting classes. And those parenting classes are very important because they determine on whether or not you can get your kids back. Where does it say that I did anything to my kids? Or does it say that I'm going to classes for victim services? Is that why you deleted your tweets? Is that why you deleted everything? Because it was a lie? And now you have your fans dragging me on Twitter talking about I'm a bad parent? Baby, I'm not a bad parent. I'm a great parent. My mom was killed when I was 10 years old because she was part of some gang life. Okay? I couldn't even see her in the casket. You think I'm going to miss an opportunity to be a good mom? You out of your mind. That's why I went to become a social worker, so that I could understand my kids. That's why we do play dates. That's why we do CBT and other therapy techniques to make sure that they are growing healthy. And you call me a parent abuser. Girl, here's my case. Now, I want to keep going because you said also that I was lying. You called me a liar. You calling me a liar like I don't know what happened in my case. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going, Cardi. Let's pull up, and I want to be very, very clear on this. Let's pull up why I was in protective custody. Since you want to know so bad, isn't your best friend in protective custody allegedly? That's what's so crazy. That's what's so crazy, girl. All right, let's pull up protective custody. And please, guys, I am going to scroll through my kid's name so that it's not all over the internet. Here is my protective custody form that I filed for. As you can see at the top, who is the protected person? Me. Who is the protected person? My kids. Who is the restrained person? My ex. Domestic violence with children of Ebony. Of me. These are public records. Here are all the minutes. I had to file for a restraining order. I had to prove that he was doing that. After I filed for the restraining order, I had to file for another restraining order to protect the kids. That's why I was in PC. And I wasn't in jail. I was at home. And I was also put in the hospital under a different name. Like, girl. This is weird. This is just, it's the lie. It's the lies for me. It's all the lies. Like, you could have avoided this by just not letting your ego and not letting your sensitivity to people criticize you lead you to something like this. Because now you sat up here and lied on me. But I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. Let's talk about my case being dismissed since you said I admitted that I was hurting my kids. Let's talk about that, right? You said I admitted that when literally I said nothing to you. I said nothing to you. Crazy, ain't it? It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't even, you guys, I can't even believe that she went to that level, and then the audacity of her to delete it after she did all that damage. It's just like, why tweet it out in the first place? All right, Cardi, you want all my information, right? You want so much information about me. Let's talk about it. Here is my dismissal. All my documents. I want you to read this very carefully. These are my charges. 273.5. PC, protective custody. Where does it say I hurt my kids? This is from the judge. This is my dismissal from the DA's office. Where does it say I hurt my kids? Where does it say? You think I would be able to get an MBA? This is my MBA. Would I be able to do that? Would I be able to do that? Would I be able to do that? These are my transcripts. I'm a 4.0 student, by the way. I have an MSW, a master's in social work. Sitting for the exam for licensure. But I decided to become a blogger so I have more time with my kids. So I can be here with them. So we can go to gymnastics, even though I hate going all the time. I still got to go. So we can go to basketball. So I can tutor them. Why you lie on me? Why did you lie on me? You have people running on the internet threatening to hurt me and my kids. You have people on the internet lying about my background, all because you got upset that I called you thirsty. Koya, I'm going to put you back on. Koya, what you think of this?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, girl.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think this situation looks sad. It's pathetic on Cardi's end, and I believe pretty much this is a low blow. And I didn't think that she would go this low, but she's shown it. And also, too, what happened to the Woman of the Year status that you won in 2020, Cardi? Is this Woman of the Year type quality? That's my question.
Exactly. This is who they give Women of the Year to. The same person. And Cardi, I want to be clear, Cardi, because I'm not the only Black woman that you've attacked behind the scenes, allegedly. Mm-hmm. I also have screenshots of the other Black women bloggers that you've sent messages to, calling them delusional, talking so much smack about them, to other Black women. And I chose not to put that out there because I said, you know what? Cardi's pregnant. She has her emotions on high. And me and Koya had this conversation as well. I was like, you know what? Her emotions on high. I ain't going to talk about it right now. But when I call you thirsty, you do all this just to be loud and wrong, just to lie on me? Baby, all you have to do is call the Riverside court. Did you not know that child abuse is also public record? Mm-hmm. You didn't even search my name. You just ran with a screenshot. The same thing you did to Candace Owens, which was a lie. What is this pattern with Black women that you have to come at us like this? And then you have Megan Seahorse Clubfoot coming out talking about she loved her some Cardi B. Well, I love me some Tory. How about that?
And you know what, also, too, I have to add, and I saw that in a Complex News article that Cardi B threatened to beat up a blogger for posting a bad photo of her.
Yes, she did. She did. Cardi had threatened some guy, and he said that she had threatened to come and beat him up, allegedly. I don't know if I think they were close at some time. And I don't know what the issue is between them. I stayed out of it because from what I heard, and this is how you know I'm a real B word, Cardi was giving him money. She even paid for him a phone. She even helped him when he was broke. So for him to come out there and do that because I think he wanted an interview with her after she had been giving him money, mm-hmm. that was kind of wrong on his end. And that's why I didn't say it, because that was fucked up. She was paying his bills, literally helping this guy out.
And also too, did you see that she was going off on the Shade Room owner Angie? Wasn't she being disrespectful to her too?
Yeah, she posted Angie's picture as well.
Oh, okay. So this is a
Angie's
pattern.
picture. This is a pattern. And then Cardi, you say that doxing is not you can't get in trouble for that. Cardi, yes, you can. You put my picture. You asked me, and I have your tweet, even though you deleted them. You told me you would give me $20,000 to put up my California ID. Why would I put my California ID online, Cardi? I have that tweet too before you deleted it. That shows another intent of you trying to dox me. How is this okay for you to go around and blatantly lie on people? You lied. My tweets don't have to be deleted. My tweets will stay up. They will stay up because I didn't lie. I just don't get this. Woo!
And I enjoy watching your content. Yes, I'll be honest and say, yes, you throw shade, but you know who is directed at. Unlike these other girls, these other celebrities, they like to throw subliminals. You have to guess who it is. They're not bold enough to say who it is that they're talking to. You will say exactly how you feel and know who is coming to. These other girls don't have the balls to act the way that you do. And you always post receipts and back up what you're saying with your claims in your videos.
And the thing is that I never come for her motherhood. I never lie on her. Nope. I don't have to lie on you. I don't have to lie on you. Even when Judge Joe Brown drug you, Judge Joe Brown called you a street walking HOE. I stuck up for you and I dragged him and I said, you shouldn't be talking about Cardi B like that because she's the mother of a black child. That video is still up. If I hated you so much, I would have drugged you then. This is the thing. And I want people to understand because everybody goes, oh, you can't sue her. Yes, I can. Y'all need to understand that you cannot say things about people. Let's look at the definition, right? What you must prove to establish defamation. Publication to someone other than the person being defamed of a false statement. Let's just stop. Of a false statement. We have seen from the court documents that I have not been charged with endangering my children. I have not ever been charged with neglecting my kids. Cardi B read a chapter header, and instead of clicking on my penal code to read it, she ran with the story. So that's a false statement. Then her statement, as you guys see at the bottom, it injured my reputation. So guess what? I have 2-line bullet points here that show that I have a case for defamation. And then after that, she deleted the comments. So what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? This could have been easy. I would have rather her cuss me out, talk about my looks, whatever, than to lie on me and put my public information out there, falsely accuse me. Bloggers need to stand up as well. I feel like us bloggers, yes, we have messy blogs. I feel like, yes, we do things that people probably don't like. We stir up drama. That's why it's called a gossip blog. You can gladly exit. And gossip blogs keep people relevant, period. We do. But it doesn't mean that bloggers get to be put out on public platforms and lied on. On top of that, her statements were potentially harmful to me. That is another case for defamation. So since she's sending out letters, baby, when we get in front of the court, Cardi, your little letter, the judge is going to ask you the question. Wait, so this celebrity blogger who runs a celebrity gossip blog, who puts allegedly and also has full-on disclaimers in her description box and says it in her video, you exposed her information because she tweeted that you were thirsty. Just let that sit. You did all this because I said you were thirsty. The judge is going to be like, what? Girl. You know what I mean, Quit? It's just like, what?
Yeah, and I feel like right now, I think Cardi feels like she can bully Black blogs, and that's a huge discussion. How a lot of celebrities now feel emboldened to, just because you write or you dislike them, or maybe you write something that you don't agree with, now it equals hate. So now I need to send my fan base to attack you. Now I'm going to put out your personal information because you write articles or you write you do videos that are in my favor. And I think that's wrong. At the same time, you are allowed to have your own thoughts and opinions about somebody, and that's a part of being freedom of speech, right? Or is that going away because, like I said, right now, because you disagree with Cardi, this is a message to everybody else that I'm going to dox you, I'm going to put your information out there. Is that what
Right.
Cardi is doing right now? Is she sending out this, using you as an example for others?
Maybe, because I don't see her doing that to people that kiss her butt that are her lap dogs.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I don't see your favorite bloggers doing this. On top of that, since Cardi fans, you guys think you know the law, you little kids, go read the Communications Decency Act of 1996. Okay, it's the U.S. Section Code 2230C, and it's under Section 230. And it talks about how blogs are sued. It talks about if a blog puts out information that is defamatory or done with an intent of malice to hurt that person, actual malice, meaning that it's going to basically defame her and ruin her career, then that person is guilty of defamation. And the same goes for the celebrity. That's what y'all don't understand. Just because she's famous doesn't mean she is not liable for lying. She is. Go read that Communications Decency Act. And it also talks about doxing. Just because you post something that's public record doesn't mean that you get to lie about public record to fit your narrative. That's done with malice. Therefore, you should be sued for defamation. And honestly, this is how I feel about it. Cardi, you was out here offering 20K. You was doing all this stuff. No, you should give a public apology. You lied on me. You blatantly lied on me and put out information that was not true at all. And then we can talk about the lawsuit, because I still have to sue you, because even though you basically deleted them all, people still screenshotted it. It's crazy. What y'all think in the comments? What y'all think? This is crazy. This is crazy. And the fact that, go ahead.
I kind of feel like too, I know people, talking about this as well. Cardi B has a past as well that we all know about. We know that she admitted to some things publicly that are, not correct and this disparaging to men. But did that define her? She was still able to succeed. She was still able to move on with her career, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, she got Woman of the Year when she should be canceled based on Bill Cosby standards.
Yeah.
Like what the heck? You literally lied. It's crazy, because it's like, girl, you didn't have to lie. You did not have to lie. It's so sad. And for all you people who talk about, oh, you're not going to win against Cardi. Yes, I am. She lied. She lied. And evidence of her lie is that she deleted the tweets. Y'all are delusional. Y'all are delusional. Y'all really believe that she can just do what she wants and not face repercussions.
Exactly.
She's going to be in trouble. You can't do that. And I'm also looking at, with my family, if I can file a police report, because I feel like she's inciting violence. She literally said, sometimes you have to choose violence. I feel that she is also doing a criminal act of inciting violence on me. So I hope that there is also a way to not only get her lawsuit, but also get a criminal charge. You can't do that. I am that person, Cardi. I'm black, but I runs to the cops, baby. I will run. I runs. I'm a skate. I'm a up and stuck in the cops' house until we figure out what's going to happen. I runs to the cops, baby. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you're doing a great job. I just feel like Cardi B has to understand that everybody's not going to like her. Everybody's not going to agree with you. We're all not going to see things the same way that she wants us to see it. And I feel like, a lot of blogs need to stand up because it's you can't force people to do what you want. Yes, you can pay them and that's everybody's right to take that payment if they want. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, forcing people trying to do this type of goofy mess right here, like it just looks, and I don't want, it's crazy to me how people are still trying to say that you aren't a victim. They're still trying to find some way to blame you. And I'm just like, baby, what if this happened to your family member?
It's the
What if
lie.
Cardi B put your sister up there and then lied as well to make a false narrative? And I'm like, that's so dangerous because literally people could be like, oh, let me call CPS on Ebony or something like that. Like, no, you're a great mother as well. From my own personal experience with you, you're great. You're always making sure you're there with your kids. I just don't understand why she would bring up somebody's kids if she doesn't like people speaking on her kids.
Yeah. Cardi has always said, do not talk about my kid. Like, leave my kids alone. Kids are off limits. But here you go attacking my motherhood and my kids. I'm a great mother, Cardi. I'm a great ass mom. My kids is stacked up, dacked up, eat whatever they want. My kids are well fed and well put together. Okay? They look better than me. I be walking around here with $20 wigs and they got on some Jordans, okay?
Period.
I be looking a synthetic mess. Child. And I would have been like so much happier if you would have said something about my looks or something about something else. But you lied about my motherhood. So at the end of the day, y'all, I wanted to bring this to you guys because at the end of the day, she did not have to do all that she did. Because now it looks like, why, if you knew that what you were saying that it wasn't lie, because here's your tweet, Cardi, on the screen. I'm lying. This is you. I dare you to post a pic of your ID next to your ID picture. I'll give you 20K. That's your name. And you are a California resident, Ebony. You suing me, baby, trust me, my lawyers will be sending letters. Sending letters for you lying on me? They're going to be sending letters for you lying on me. Girl. I don't. It's crazy. And the fact that she says that she watches videos, baby, thank you. Mm-hmm. This is crazy. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. And Koya, what else do you think about this before we wrap up?
Pretty much my last thoughts about this is that I really hope she takes this L and owns her, responsibility for causing this whole mess that didn't need to happen. And she just needs to admit, like, I'm sorry, I don't know what this girl needs. I don't know if she needs therapy because, obviously it's taking a toll on her. Let's be real. Cardi B was just ranting last week. Wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was all going off on somebody else. Every week, she's constantly going off. It's another person. If you're so bothered, get off the internet. Baby, it's probably time for you to take a break from Twitter. Get off the socials. Maybe you need to go onto Instagram. Maybe Instagram is a little bit lighter and better for you. Okay, because that's what I really do feel. Other than that, this can't continue to happen. And I don't want to see any more excuses. This mess is not right. She does need to face consequences because it's gotten to the point where it's too much. So I don't know who she thinks she is as far as, maybe she thinks she's untouchable. But this baby girl, she going to learn. One of these days she going to learn. And she met the right person.
Yeah, she met the right one because I get it. A lot of these bloggers out here, they may have things on their background or they may have issues with kids or whatever they have issue with. I'm not here to judge anybody. Some people do have that issue. But at the same time, this is what celebrity brings. It brings gossip blogs. And I would be lying to say that my blog isn't messy. Yes, we talk about Cardi B. I don't lie on Cardi B. I don't have to lie on Cardi B. I read verbatim what Cardi B puts out on the internet, just like any other blog. I don't even talk about her court case because I don't want to stir up any lies about her. So she probably wasn't only responding to me. I think that she is also maybe responding to a lot of other blogs, you know, a lot of other people that she may have issues with. And maybe she just decided to take it out on me. I don't know. But at the same time, you chose the wrong way. And how I know that I'm in the right is, baby, my tweets are going to stay up. My tweets aren't going to be deleted. I'm not going to run to my favorite blogs to have them talk mess about me. But what I need you to do, Cardi B, because I know you're watching, you need to apologize. You lied on me. You lied about my motherhood, and you lied on me to your followers. Period. And we got the receipts. And the funny part about this, Cardi, you have a team. You have a whole team of people who can easily pull court records. That's what I don't get. Your team, you have a publicist. You have police friends. You have people that support you who could have pulled public record and told you, girl, that's not what she was charged with. They could have helped you out. That's crazy. You have way more money than me. You could have easily found out who I was. You could have easily read my court case, but you decided to follow your fans. The same fans that stream Nicki Minaj and the music. Oh, your fans are in my inbox. Oh, some of your fans told me they don't like allegedly. Oh, did I put that out there? No. And some of those fan pages are big Barty Gang pages. Do I put that out there? No. You tweeted something today throwing shade at another female rapper. We reported on it, and I called you thirsty, and you literally doxed me on the internet. And I want everybody to know that I see a lot of people trying to at me and at Nicki Minaj and I want to be very clear. Nicki Minaj has nothing to do with me and Cardi B's issue. Stop adding me and Nicki. Nicki's at home raising her baby. Leave that woman alone. Nicki is not paying me. We don't have no type of agreement. Leave Nicki alone. She has nothing to do with it. I keep getting added and mentioned with Nicki. Stop trying to drag her into this girl's mess. Cardi did this on her own, and she did it to me. She didn't do it because of Nicki Minaj. She didn't do it with Nicki. I'm not here talking with Nicki. Me and Cardi are going imano, puff face to puff face. You see us, we on the screen. We damn near look the same. Except I look a little, my edges is missing right here on the side. Just a little bit though, because I be putting that castor oil, so my edges is coming back. But we look the same. So stop trying to add Nicki into this, okay? But I'm just gonna read a couple more messages, and then we will call it a night. What do you guys have to say? Maybe should I drop the link for a little bit? Let somebody call in.
Or yeah, no? I think some people, or you could, or you could not. It's up to
you. Who wants to say something? Let me see. Because I do not want any of these Cardi fans on here. I'm sorry. I'm not about to argue with y'all online. I'm not about to argue with y'all. Let me see. Somebody said, girl, stop putting Stream Wildslide in my comments. Somebody said, Cardi be so bothered by what everyone has to say. She was just in court with Tasha K. She got too much time on her hands. She needs to go put that energy into something else.
Girl, Girl, she tried. She been getting surgeries all this time. Let me stop.
Yeah, let me start. Girl, just lost any pinch of respect I have for Cardi. Gone. Yeah, because like it's funny because I know a lot of people are talking about this, but literally, if she would have came at me just on some like BS, we wouldn't even be making a video. We would have just argued and moved on. Somebody said she's not black and keeps mentioning black women and black female artists in tweets as a poor attempt to not only gain allies, but also add on to the sympathy she has been receiving. Absolutely. Absolutely. Somebody said, open the line. I want to say, okay, I'm gonna drop the link, but the overlay is gonna stay up because I don't trust y'all. And you gotta show your face who you are before you come on. Because we're not about to play no games. There is the link. If anybody want to come on, we'll be on here for just about, 10 more minutes to let y'all say something. And we will move on from there. But yeah, we had to get it together today. Woo, I can't believe she lied on me, Koi. It's the lie. I'm still like, girl.
I know. And I'm glad that you did address this.
You know what? Yeah, I'm glad I addressed it too. And I'm glad that this is just, this is basically gearing up for what happens next in my career. And it's just so sad that she took it this far. And obviously maybe one of her bloggers friends maybe said, girl, you need to take that down. Okay, we have Russell. Hi, Russell.
Hello.
What do you think about the situation?
I'm sorry, I'm like a bit nervous at the moment.
Okay,
but
baby,
basically,
are you ready, baby?
basically, yeah. Oh,
I can't hear. We can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So basically, I think that Cardi has been like a bit, I guess, sorry.
Okay, baby, you gonna have to be ready, my love. Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple minutes, but you gotta be ready, my love. Drewski!
Hey, girl, how you been, my baby?
Yeah, this is my Jeffree story, you all.
Hey, girl, let me tell you something. I got your back on Twitter, girl. I had you. Let me tell you something. Now, them Cardi fans, girl, no, they had me. They want to tell me, oh, you 25, you don't need to be worrying about Cardi B. No, first of all, she need to calm herself down. She need to sit her ass down and stop coming for them blogs. Now, I'm gonna quote Nikki when I say this, girl, because I know you listening, Cardi, because you were scared when I was coming for you and you had to go and block me. Yeah, I got that screenshot on my Instagram. It's okay. But like I said, I'm going to quote Nikki when I say this. Every time you in the news is because when you getting at somebody, you literally, you always in the news because you are getting at them urban blogs. Now you getting at Ebony. Girl, sit down. Just sit down, honey. It's time to just sit down because you are not the standard. You are not the supreme. You will never be the queen. Sit down because every time you drop a song, it's hot for maybe like a week, and then it's plummeted down on Billboard. Calm down. Calm down.
And because I'm a real B word. We got to keep it real. Okay, Cardi. Okay. I like to be honest, and I've said this before, Cardi. Nobody say you make bad music. You actually make pretty good music.
She does.
Ain't nobody gonna hate on her for that. But Cardi needs to chill. All right, I'm gonna keep you on her juicy. Let me add Bolt. Hi, Bolt. Okay. What you think about this topic?
Hello. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm amazing. I'm just listening to this and I'm finding that this is very disturbing. Because I remember even when Nikki and Cardi has this stuff, you always say that kids not supposed to be, inside of these conversations. Mm-hmm. And seeing that she's coming at you for the same thing that she throwed the shoe at Nikki for, it's hypocrite, she's being hypocrite right now. Okay?
Mm.
Because if you don't like somebody to do you that on your kids, why are you doing this to somebody else? You know, and she lied on you, you know. This is an offense. And I'm telling you, I'm part of the I was part of the police force, and I'm telling you that's an offense, you know. You can't
Ooh,
just go
okay.
out there and I saw every information that you put there, and you are right on track. I'm telling you, you're right on track. And then the people that are saying that, oh, because she's a celebrity, you cannot sue, you cannot do, they are wrong actually. As long as you have all your information and everything
Mm-hmm.
stock up, which I see that you are going very good so far, there's no
Yeah.
way that she could beat you in that thing. You know what I'm saying? And by the fact of she putting all of that information out there, and then you know that you have such a, you know, a big set of people, that's putting you and your child at risk. You know what I'm
And what
saying?
she literally said, she said it's time to choose violence. You literally
Yeah.
said violence. Like,
And
girl,
that's
like,
and that's a threat. That's a
whew,
threat. Yeah,
whew.
that's a threat. You
And
know
then she
what I'm
deleted.
saying?
Yeah. Well,
But
thank you for your points. Did you have anything else, babe? Go ahead.
I just want to tell you, just keep faith, okay? And you know you're a strong person. I saw you doing your thing, you know, your prayers and stuff the other day. You hold back from the internet and then you were doing your stuff. So I know you're a strong woman. Keep doing what you're doing. We
Thank you so
for you. The babs are for you, girl. Yeah.
thank you so much. Okay.
Up.
All right. Let's woo, still in that show, getting no chips. Anyways. Chill. Okay, I just gotta say something. Something. When you guys come on, I love the barbs. I love you guys so much, but I want to keep Nikki as far away from this as possible. I this has nothing to do with Nikki. So I know we love her, we love talking about her, but let's just keep her like away from this because this is us and Cardi B. Okay. And I love you guys, but just let her be with her son. Like, all right, we have Tysus Forgotten. Okay, you gotta be ready, babe. He doesn't have all right, we have I'm sorry. How do I say your name? I'm so sorry.
You're fine. It's Lonnie Kamara.
Lonnie. Oh, Lonnie, period. How you doing, Lonnie?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. What do you think about this?
So I'm an avid fan of yours, and between you and Impressive, I know we're not bringing other people into it, but you two
Yeah.
stand as two of the most ethical celebrity bloggers, just because of your non-bias and how you report the news, and the fact that you don't lie. You just as you said, you don't have to make things up about anybody because they give ample enough of information that's very
Yeah.
that can be fact checked. And one of the things that stood out to me, and it always, it seems it's cyclical, and there's also a pattern of hypocrisy with her. Because here it is. I mean, we all know that she said, when people talk about me, I'm my mother's kid, so on and so forth. So I have no problem talking about kids. But then when in moments where she feels as if, her family, her loved ones, or her child have been attacked, whether those claims are true or false, in which most times have been false, she just overreacts. She has this pattern of attacking Black women. And one thing
Mhm.
that needs to be pointed out, in the past, she's never identified as Black. When she had the interview of
Mm.
why she dates Offset and is it different, or why does she date Black guys, she said, I like dating something that's different than me. So that
Oh.
separation of her identifying herself as being other than Black. So
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
in recent times, since she's talked about, since the situation happened with Megan, and whatever allegedly occurred, she tried to rally behind the Protect Black Women movement. Although she's never going to come out and say, "I am a Black woman." There may be times where she'll say, "Oh, I have Black family members," or "I have Afro Latino family members, Latinx," but she never herself will say or has said that she is a Black woman. So her trying to garner sympathy from whether it's Megan's situation, whether it's other Black female rappers or Black artists in the industry situations, she's trying to garner that sympathy to almost as if put a veil over whatever it is that she's saying or doing, because it's permissible because she gets attacked. And that's just not true. Because even to touch on Megan's situation, and I saw that you said that Megan said she loves herself some Cardi. It's so
Mm-hmm.
even with Megan's whole, and I do believe that Black women should be protected from situations of violence, especially when it comes to men. But it's so funny how it's not protect Black women unless it's you. So in situations where she never came to
That's
Kelsey,
how I felt too.
she never,
Yes.
she never came to Kelsey's defense. She never came to Asia's defense. And then she then turned around and was defaming Kelsey's character, saying that she's on her knees, performing fellatio and doing all this other stuff and calling her a weak bitch and, all that other crazy stuff. But that's supposed to be one of your best friends for 12 years.
Right.
But
I see what you're saying there.
But we protect Black women, right? So it's protecting Black women
Right.
unless it's weird and it's strange. It's very corny. And the fact that, you can, when you have a platform, and there are other A-list celebrities, international celebrities who have been in the entertainment industry for decades plus, that realize that they have a platform and there's certain things that they can and cannot say about other people because, just as it said, it incites violence, because there are crazy people that will do things, because there's some fans or some, just deranged individuals that will harm someone or harm someone's, loved ones or whatever it may be. And by asking you to put your license on, what becomes of that? Just
right.
You are who you are.
And I have the screenshot for everybody. It says it right here. She said, put a pic of your ID and she'll give me $20,000. Like that.
So it's like, okay, let's say if you didn't because just as you said, you're an educated woman. Let's say you went for it. You posted your ID. Then next thing you know, someone pops up at your house. Or we know that there have been situations in the past of people popping up on other people that allegedly may or may not have done something or that they just don't like. And next thing you know, there's violence or, someone's house is being shot or, people being harmed. And here it is. It's like she wants to first of all, she lied because you brought up all her claims.
She lied.
They initiated because if she knew common law, she would understand, just as you said, there was the difference between 35A and 35.5. Those are two completely.
She literally read the chapter header and said I was and literally, even on her receipt, it told her what I was charged with. And she still read the chapter header and ran with it and lied.
Because she knows that most people don't understand common law. So to them, they're just going to what he's.
They're just going to go with it.
And it defends you. And here's the thing: if she wanted, and we know that you are a great mother, and
as well,
never put your children in any sort of harmful situation, and she's trying to criticize you for allegedly or falsely putting your kids in a harmful situation. But by asking you, knowing your mother, knowing that you have custody of your kids, she's asking you to post your location and your address, which then puts your kids in danger. So it's like you need to pick a side. Do you care about? Do you not, or do you only care about your children?
That's a good point. Tommy, I have you on. I'm gonna keep you on. Okay, I'm gonna keep you on. Hi, Tommy. What do you think about this situation?
It's just so sad at this point. And her antics, her rants just further prove to me that she has something going on within her life that she needs to work out. And I'm just wondering that, where is that album? Where is it? It's just ridiculous at this point because she says that she's always about the money. She's always about the bag. But yet, when's the last time we heard a song? Except for the Normani feature, but where's the album? Put all your mess into the music. Stop with these rants. Stop with these antics because at this point you're known for your antics instead of your music, and it shouldn't be like that. And it's just getting ridiculous. It's just so sad.
Right.
One of the more notable things, not to interject, but one of the more notable things is that there are a lot of insecurity issues. And she's said that, growing up in the past, people always criticized her for this, criticized her for that. And that's why she would have to fight or get in, situations or whatever it is, so on and so forth. But it's like she's too comfortable, and to bring up my point of her othering herself from Black people and Black women, there's too much of a pattern of her only attacking Black women, or only criticizing Black women, both physically and verbally, And it's just ridiculous because it's like she always says that, I'm so this, I'm so that, so on and so forth. But she hasn't grown. And I understand that she came to the industry when she was like in her early 20s or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
She was just like a year or so removed from, you know, living in the Bronx or whatever it is. But it's like, you're a mother now, you know, you have money, you're a professional recording artist, you know.
Mm-hmm. And then I have Donovan Carter. I have you on.
And it's like she brags so much about all the money that she has and all the Birkins and then this and so forth. But let's brag about growth, you know?
Right, right. Oh, at the end of the day, I just and we'll end it on a note that, you know, I don't like you're saying, I don't know what she has going on in her life. I don't know. I don't care to speculate. But at some point, you do have to be held accountable for things that you do. And unfortunately, you know, you came out and you said things that weren't true. And for you to say those things that aren't true, I deserve an apology for that. And then because you know that there was an issue with your tweets, you deleted them. And now you're going around liking shady tweets about me. Girl, if I'm so irrelevant, if I don't matter, why would you do all this? And you didn't even have the decency to go and look me up, knowing that you have a lot of money and resources to do so. You have all the money and resources to go find out who people are. You say your lawyers are sending letters. They would have told you, girl, that's not true. And at the end of the day, she needs to apologize. And I want compensation because this is pain and suffering. You put my information all over the internet. You put out a blatant lie. So this is pain and suffering. You need to be sued for this. And girl, I know you're pregnant. I know you got a lot going on, but I'm going to sue you and I'm going to document. I'm going to do a docu-series showing the steps of how other bloggers can deal with people like you. This is a great moment because I feel like other bloggers are scared of these types of things. And I want to document a whole docu-series on how you can fight back as a blogger to deal with people who do this to other people. Because at the end of the day, when we remove Cardi B, you're just a mother like me. You're a human like me. If you weren't famous, you're a person like me. And I don't matter. I'm this. Your blog says I'm a flop, but you're going around to choose to like tweets about me right now. I have the screenshots. You're still liking tweets about me while you're watching my video, allegedly. Girl, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So final thoughts, everybody. I'm going to unmute. Tommy, what are your final thoughts?
I'm not trying to be messy, but I think this is good for you because it brings your channel more publicity. Mm-hmm. And you'll get more viewers and more subscribers. So I think this is overall good for you. I just wish you the luck.
All right. Thank you so much, Tommy. Then we have LK, final thoughts.
So I just wanted to just point out that if we're going to protect Black women, we need to protect Black women across the board. And the people that should be advocating for the protection of Black women should not be people that are not Black and that have a history of physically and verbally inciting violence against Black women. So, you know, in my life, I've experienced a number of misfortunes, but I try to look at things positively and just hoping that, one, for the protection of you and your kids and the safety for all of you. Two, that this is a stepping stone and it ushers you into the next chapter of your career. So that way you're better prepared for any form of criticism you may receive. So that way 5 years removed from the start of your career, you're not attacking people with smaller platforms than you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. I have let's see who Drewski, final thoughts, and then I think I have one more person. Hold on one second, Drewski. Darian, you're on here.
Hey, Ebony.
Hi. You're gonna be the last person. I think you're the last person I see on here.
Okay, and we're gonna end it off with a bang. So let Drewski go first.
Okay, go ahead, Drewski.
My final thoughts, honey, honestly. Cardi, look, you need to stop letting people get under your damn skin. You need to get some thicker skin, honey. Let the critics, let it just all roll off your skin like water and let it just, anytime anybody coming at you, Stop replying. Just don't even look at it. Stop it. Maybe go on a hiatus and just get off social media altogether. Just don't even look at it. Just stop stop it. Don't even let them get it to you anymore.
Thank you so much, Drewski. I appreciate you.
No problem, honey. Have a good night.
Too. Okay, Darian, I'll let you end it. What you got to say, babe?
So this is where we're going to end it off at. And I need people to hear me very clearly. And Cardi, if you're listening, you need to hear this too. So we need, as a culture, Black people specifically, to put an end to stuff like this. This woman has constantly been in the blogs over the past 3 years for different stuff. One, transphobia. She went on a transphobic rant before. Two, she assaulted Black women in the club before, risking their lives and their children and the money that they make. She also admitted, and this is not allegedly, we have the video, to drugging and raping men. And I'm pretty sure majority who are in hip hop that she drugged and raped, they were Black. So Black people, y'all go so hard for this woman. And then we see tonight, she does it again. She did it to Nicki Minaj, the queen. She did it to Nicki Minaj, and now she's doing it to Ebony. And she is paying off these bloggers to say nice things about her. Payola is going out, baby. There's no more. The industry is turning over a new leaf, and it's about talent. And you're so focused on being negative and bringing other people down and coming for Black people when you're not fully Black. And I don't want people to say Afro-Latina, cut that shit out too. Because if she's Afro-Latina, she shouldn't be coming after her own culture if she's Afro-Latina. Black people. Constantly, she's in the news. Black person after Black person. Have you seen her go against a white man or a white woman live publicly? I will wait. Can anybody name one? I don't think they can.
She didn't even go after Ben Shapiro, who did a whole video about her. She didn't go after him like she went after me.
Because she's not intelligent enough to go against a white man, because they're going to shut her down in all aspects of life. In
Allegedly.
Yeah.
His opinion or his alone?
You know, and that's just what I got to say about it. I'm sick of this, and I've tweeted tonight. I'm going back to just listening to one female rapper. I don't care what y'all say about this unity stuff. It's people like her that are in this industry that is just tearing us down as a culture, as Black people. And y'all are sitting by letting this caricature get away with all of this bullshit. And excuse my, but I'm just fed up at this point, because it has to be a time Black people wake up and stop allowing people who are not in our community to come against us. And we also have to stop the internalized racism and homophobia, as we've been seeing the past few weeks, especially with the baby. I'm with a lot of these other bloggers who are speaking out right now, because it's sad to see Black women and gay Black men in the LGBT have it the hardest. And people like Cardi, who did what she did tonight, coming against another Black woman, not caring about anybody else's children but her own, who happen to be Black children. I'm pretty sure you're Black, right, Ebony?
Yeah, and my picture right now, I'm Black as hell, chair.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. But yeah, so like, that's another example. Y'all need to wake up. It's just not that simple. Are y'all that brainwashed? And Ebony, I'm sorry to come and rant like that, but I think everything that I had to say, and if y'all need that video of her saying that she drugged and raped men for the 100th time and y'all still decided not to cancel her, it'll be up on my Twitter page at @Turkbish___.
Okay, well, thank you so much, babe.
I love you, Ebony, and continue to do your thing. And
I love you too, babe.
You'll be blessed.
Thank you. Yes, God continues to bless those. And I want people to know that this is all alleged. Everybody has their own opinion. As you see, people have their own opinions. And those opinions are okay, as long as that they're not trying to be with malice or to hurt someone. I want to address this comment. She says, yes, because y'all blogs are antagonists. And when the heat is at your front door, you want to sue. but you better have the same amount in your account and be prepared for a counter. Love my Chapman, if that's your channel, or I don't know who you are, Black woman, but let me address something with you right now. My blog, we don't drag up her history and make fun of her for it. The only time we brought up Cardi B's history is when it came to the DaBaby situation about the whole AIDS and her saying that somebody else should have gotten it, allegedly. And we said, why does she get a pass but other people don't? Did I go put out her old addresses? Did I go lie and say she endangers her kid? Did I go pull up her court documents and blatantly lie? We didn't. There's a different type of smoke when you come for a blog. There are so many opportunities for Cardi to address this without publicly lying. That's what y'all miss. Y'all so up and stuck in this woman's career and not thinking logically. So you're justifying it's okay for her to lie and say that I was charged with endangering my kids and neglecting my kids. It's okay for her to lie because we run a celebrity gossip blog. It don't work like that, baby, not in the court of law. Because I want to tell y'all something right here before we end this. If it did work, if she was so gung-ho about what she said, if everything was correct, she wouldn't have deleted her tweets. Period. And from that, she definitely needs and will be sued for this. So let me know what you guys think about this topic. How do you feel about Cardi B putting my information out on Twitter and lying and saying that I endangered and neglected my children after she read a chapter header? What do you guys think should happen after Cardi B did this? And what would you do if it happened to you? Also, what do you think should be done when it comes to blogs and the way they deal with celebrities who may not like what they say? Do you think that celebrities should do this type of stuff? And if not, tell me why down below. I appreciate you guys rocking with me all the time. And keep in mind that God is always on time and he is always right. Bye. Hi, babe. I hope you enjoyed this live stream as much as I did. I want to thank you for taking the time to kick it with your girl. Don't forget to subscribe, ping that bell notification so you never miss when I upload, and give this video a huge thumbs up so I can be exposed to more great subscribers like you. I love you guys to the moon and back, and until the next messy story, I'll catch you soon. Bye.
I did too much in the streets to turn my back on the trenches. You gon' cry in the Nissan, or you gon' cry in the Benz.